conversation about the propaganda that is taking place within this headline as well as within this article. Now, the headline reads, "Real reason why Megan Sussex has refused to fly down and see her father." Now, even if you haven't been paying attention to the royal family and the goings on of the royal family, we've known since 2018 why Megan Sussex has had nothing to do with her father. So there's no mystery there. But let's look at what this expert, we don't know who this person is, we don't know this person's name, we don't know their relationship to Harry nor Meghan nor their father, Meghan's father, but this is the expert. And she writes here or states, instead, poor Tom Markle. Let's stop there. What makes him poor Tom Markle? What classifies this adult male person who has made choices and decisions that have negatively impacted him? What categorizes him as being poor Tom Markle? That's your first question. And then in quotes here, in parentheses, excuse me, they have who paid to put her through private school and university. They felt it was very important that you knew this man paid to put her through private school and university. Now, if you are a parent and you're trying to raise smart, healthy, productive members of society, which if that's not why you're having children, I don't know why you're having them. But anyway, if you're a parent, that's what you do. You ensure they have the best of the best that you can possibly afford to give them. As far as him paying for university, I'm going to give a little bit of pushback on that because I've heard Megan say she had student loan debts that she had to pay off. She went through financial aid and all that good stuff. So is it possible that he was sending her care packages once a month and maybe helping her pay for books and sending her money? Sure. But again, what parent wouldn't want to do that for their child who's in college and trying to make the best of for themselves? But anyway, okay, but that's the propaganda. And then she goes on to write, is learning how to walk with a prosthetic limb. Guys, what's that have to do with Meghan? Meghan had nothing to do with his limb being amputated. She wasn't his private nurse carer. She wasn't the person who was in charge of his medical situation. What does his prosthetic limb have to do with Meghan? If you said absolutely nothing, zero, you are correct. Pat yourself on the back. And now this last little part I want to talk about, knowing he will likely never see his daughter again. Well, that's a decision he's made. He was given multiple warnings, multiple questions, multiple opportunities to come clean back in 2018, and he refused. The goal here is to paint Meghan as the villain, as the person who is just being cold-hearted and cruel and doing horrible things to her wonderful dad who took care of her, which again, that was his fucking job. Don't get caught up in the propaganda that's being pushed and promoted. Now, I'm not talking to the royalists and the other races. I'm not talking to you people because, I mean, why would I? You're so far beneath me, I question your existence. I'm talking to those of you who have read this and you've seen articles and you've heard stories and you're not really sure what's going on. It's propaganda. While they absolutely attempt to rewrite the history of this relationship. I'll close with this. If there is anyone in your circle, I do not give a damn who that person is, who has witnessed the betrayal, the disrespect, the attack, the absolute carelessness with your heart, and they're telling you to reconnect with that person, you ought to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Misery loves company. Did you all see that article with freaking Kate and Prince William talking about rekindling their relationship? Like, seriously, this explains everything. This is why she was hating on our Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry so freaking hard, because she was unhappy in her own marriage. So you didn't like that they were happy. So since you weren't happy, you want to bring drama to their relationship and basically give Mean Girl to our Duchess of Sussex. So now you want to come out and talk about your relationship, but 7, 8 years ago, what you were doing to the Duchess of Sussex because you was unhappy in your own marriage, that is pitiful. It is so sad that since you are not happy, you want to bring havoc and negativity to somebody else's relationship. That don't make no sense. It is so ridiculous when you could have been using that energy in your own marriage to make it right. But instead, you want to make somebody else's life miserable. See, God don't like ugly. That's why your behind suffered the way that you had to suffer, because you ain't for the right thing. And everybody that supports her and them, we already know what you got on your brain. You think exactly the same. You think exactly the same. You are basically saying that it is okay to treat somebody like they are not human because you are not happy. That is the most ridiculous thing that I ever seen in my life. And all of a sudden, after they done went through all of this heartache in their relationship, you want to come out and tell the truth now because you were unhappy. But you know what? Our Duchess of Sussex is so freaking kind. I believe that she probably sent her a get well package of some sort because that is the type of person she is. And now all of a sudden y'all want to come out and give really the truth of what was happening. We already knew that you was on something that wasn't right. But now you want to save face to the world and say basically you were having a little rough patch in your marriage. Well, keep that to yourself. Don't bring negativity to other people that are happy.
I swear, these people have managed to piss me off like 3 days in a row. And you know, guys, I like peace. I try to find balance in life. I don't like to get messed up by other people's craziness. But God, those people, they're witty. These British media people, witty, got on my nerves. I mean, they're still getting on my nerves. So I watched this video, you know, woo-woo, then woo-woo. Now, Doria is no longer the woman who went to prison. Now she abandoned her kid. I mean, so they tried to get to Meghan in every single way, to Princess Meghan, in every single way. They couldn't, and they still can't. So now they are trying to go via her mother. But they don't realize that Miss Doria is not a public person. She has no, anyway. All I want to say is, as a private citizen, they are defaming her. I mean, I don't know. They know the law. They have great lawyers, so it's not about what I think. Actually, at the end of it, my opinion is just that, an opinion. But God, I really hope they sue them. I really hope. And that she cleans them up. Because this British media, they should be ashamed of having them in the country. They bring such amount of shame. Those people are demons. They are unethical. They are just mean-spirited men and women. Most of them ugly. Most of them are extremely unattractive. And you know why they're unattractive? Because the inside of their heart comes out outside. So what you see on the outside is what they are in the inside. They are disgusting, mean-spirited, unethical, jealous, good for nothing vermin. This is who they are and what they are. They should not even be called human because they have no human feelings. Those people are despicable. God, I hope they're gonna sue them. I just hope they'll make an example out of them. That woo-woo god, that Malone woman, and the platform of the Malone woman, where she spilled that nastiness, nonsense lie. I mean, that woman has been after Meghan, and even before being after Princess Meghan, that woman in the past had written some very nasty article about the late Princess Diana. She is a bitter, satanic, demonic woman. She is, oh. I hope her karma will be spectacular. And that guy too, because he has done a lot of bad things. We haven't forgotten. And those are only 2 people I'm naming. It's a list of them. Because I'm not going to forget about Peace Moron. Because him too. And other people. And those who wear, that one woman who wears a wig as if she went through a battle from hell back to earth. You guys know who I'm talking about. She looked like her wig and her had fought the devil. So she fought her way back to earth from hell. All of them. You see? I don't even like to be unkind, but those people just pushed me to the limit. I had it with them. Now I'm gonna have a good day. Bye-bye. Hey, don't forget, don't let anyone's clouds, overcast your sunshine. Bye.
Hey, do you know what's crazy about the British media having to apologize for falsely saying that Meghan Markle's dad raised her while her mom was in prison when her mother has never been to prison? Is that the Duchess of Sussex and Harry have been together 10 years. They left the UK and the firm 5 years ago. Why is the British media still obsessed with them? Y'all said that she was an opportunist and a user. She been minding her business, doing her business ventures in Montecito. Why are y'all so pressed? 10 years. They've been together for 10 years. They have left your country 5 years ago. Wild to me. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Hello, my people. Lady Rosie here. How y'all doing? All my new subscribers, you're welcome. And my returning subscribers, y'all know I love you guys. I'm telling you, I do not know what to even say, what to even think about. Guys, remember the article that I posted yesterday on here in one of the videos that the notorious JTB made about Mambos and the Bullion reconnecting. So somebody posted on Twitter saying that the two were reconnecting. I thought the people who are married for that long were already connected. So how are they reconnecting? That word is kind of like, I'm just very analytic. Sometimes I speak lots of languages, and I think literally. Sometimes I try to put the nuance of words, try to understand what the person really means by certain words. So I'm still a little bit confused. How are you married and then reconnecting? Guys, what in what in Jason Naff is this, guys? What in Jason Naff is this? And I'm just trying to be nice. What in Jason Naff is this? Okay, so they're reconnecting. Where were they? Were they in different countries, or what going? Y'all tell me what going here, guys? So the quiet part just came out to light. Those people gonna sit down there, twist everything, but I'm telling you, one day everything is gonna come out here in the opening. It's gonna come out here and hurt them. I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt that guy. Not guy, that girl, the one who broke the sisterhood code. That girl, Mick Mambos. Mick Mambos is 40s right now here. Even Sir Richardson don't really see nothing on her right now here, because all them pedos, they like some young some those eps stuff. Those people that don't be liking 40-year-old women. I tell you that. No, they don't be doing that. They got those 40-year-old women in them houses. Yeah, so they don't be dealing with those ones. They look for the young ones, like below that age. They're below the legal age. You know, some words here you don't say them straight, because when you say some words straight here, you get blocked. So I'm just gonna try to shut up. And they're reconnecting. And then that reconnection kind of took Bulliam out here. It took Bulliam and George outside here. Them kids popped up. And you know why? Because they saw Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet with their parents out here serving people, doing Lord's work. God bless our niece and our little nephew, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. We love y'all guys very much. Ain't nobody gonna sit down here and attack you, because guess what? Y'all got aunties and uncles here, weapon, their massive weapon of communication destruction. We do have it here on the Success Squad investigation team of yours. And we're protecting y'all guys, protected our little prince and little princess. We love y'all guys so much. Y'all gonna grow up here. You're gonna have Auntie Rose. I'm gonna be here taking all those bullets. Pop, pop, pop. And you got uncles. You got your Baron Sussexes is there with Royal Sussexes. You got the notorious JTB here and playing with nobody. Y'all got sweet uncles out here. You got Cookies and Cream. You got Reba Anderson. You got Connie Balma. You got Lakiva McGee. You got Chef Sandy. You got lots of them uncles out here and aunties. We are lots of us here. We ain't shutting up until them people gonna leave y'all guys alone. That's where we gonna be walking away, and we're gonna make peace. You know what? We black people, we be making peace since. You know, some of them people when in Africa, they took our ancestors and sold them across the world. They sold them and dropped them in the Caribbean, dropped them in North America, dropped them every single damn where. Guess what? We still forgive them people, okay? So if they're gonna leave the Sussexes alone, guess what? We gonna leave them alone. We don't hold no grudges. We don't sit down here and start fighting with people. No, we don't do that. We're good people. So if they leave our princess alone, we're gonna leave them alone. But otherwise, we're gonna be out here. So George, you learn to be good, kid. And I know one day you ain't really gonna be even a king, and your father ain't gonna be king. That guy cursed. He needs to learn from his little brother. Can you believe the Spare now is the one who's actually leading out here? He's the one on news and the heir to the throne. He ain't got no creativity, because you know why? The person that he married to, yeah. The person you marry, that's who is gonna shape your future. You know, that guy, guys, yeah, let me go. I just needed to make this video real quick here. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Please go subscribe to Notorious JTB, and also to my brother Baron's channel. That's the Royal Sussexes. Go to Isabel Bach's channel here on YouTube, and also go to all the Sussexes friendly channels. Let's bring all of them up here. And Prince Dre, the Duke, we love you, brother. Thank you for everything that you do. Erica Christine, we appreciate you as well. And my queen, BND, I love you very much. I love the video that you made writing letter to Megan Sussexes. You are so beautiful. I love you, my queen. Mbote Sangonini. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye for now.